2 more here. So if this guy's super rambunctious from the bottom and he's trying to throw me off, they're generally going to bridge and try to throw you to the side. So he's going to do that. Go ahead, Michael. Look, I'm cupping the back of the head, pulling away his ability to bridge. Back of the head, pull. It makes it hard for him to bridge at the same time you're pulling the head. So I'm maintaining, I'm active with my knees. I know my hand's on the mat, that's part of it, but I'm active with this knee, with my heel in to keep, and then when he settles, boom, I'm right back down. He does the same thing to the other side, boom, I'm cupping, pulling the head, keeping my knee active on the bottom. I know it's probably hard to tell, but I'm really engaging this knee and this hook right here to make sure I'm maintaining. When he settles, boom, I'm right back down. Now, he's going to try to go knee to elbow and get that elbow in and start getting on his side. So the minute he digs that elbow in and starts getting on his side, go knee to elbow, go ahead. Look, I'm cupping under. Just cupping, lifting. It's hard for him to stay on his side when you lift his arm, flattening out, sliding my knee up. He does the same thing on the other side. Boom. Lifting, cupping, sliding up, and now I'm in high mount, where I can attack the arms if I needed to. But he's going to, the bottom person's going to do this again. And so we're cupping the head. If he tries to get the elbow in to go knee to elbow like we did last week, I'm lifting, driving my knee up to the armpit. Lifting, driving up, staying low. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and give those 2 a shot. Ready? The next one's easy. You know, we're maintaining, we're trying to tax this person, we're trying to make him tired, but if I feel like he doesn't want to be under there and he wants to give up his back, I'm going to let him. I'm not going to stop him from doing that. So I feel this guy wants to turn and get on his side. Let it all the way. If he wants to turn his back to me, boom, look, I'm letting him while staying tight. I'm letting him pop his hips up. Once he pops his hips up, boom, my hooks are in. Okay, I want my feet back, kind of off, and I want over, under. I don't want to be here, so far forward here. All he's going to do is pop his butt up and shake, and then I'm coming off. I can attack the arm bar and all that, but for now, stand here. Let me have your hair. I want to make sure my hooks are in, and my hips are over his hips, and I'm here, over, under, okay? Staying nice and tight. We're just kind of hanging out in this position. Once he starts wanting to go back to his back, go ahead and start, go back. He doesn't like me on his back and wants to spin. I'm going to let him spin, and we turn him out. Cool. Right back to him out, while staying tight. The last we're going to do is just a technical mount transition. So again, he tries to get on his side completely. Boom. I'm pulling my heel into his belly button. I'm sliding my back knee up to the back of his head. My outside arm, my high arm, is going under his head on his wrist. My other arm is in the armpit, grabbing my wrist. Here. Okay? This heel needs to stay tight. Otherwise he's gonna push me in a half guard. So I need this heel to stay tight. My chest is active, keeping him facing down, and I'm here. I'm gonna let go, he's gonna go back. He's gonna knee up on the other side. Boom. Immediately transition there, looking to get my grips, control. I need my knee up by his head with my foot tight, because then from here we're going to start taking the back. More advanced, we'll be doing 2 different things. So let's work on those 2. We'll let him spin, we'll take the back, then we'll let him get on their side, and we're spinning the technical mount. If you need help with that, we'll work on it, okay? All right, so once this guy's settled down, I'm going to start to attack the collar. When he's tired, though, that's why we're attacking. Attacking. Finally, he's tired. You can feel when they want to give up. You just feel it, right? They're just like, oh, they're frustrated. You can tell. So my posture up, my knees are wide. Again, my hips are active. I'm trying to keep his hips locked to the mat. I have my knees wide and my hips glued to his. I'm going to open his collar. I'm going to get in his collar, and I want to cinch my hand all the way down. All the way down. I want your knuckles to rest on the mat, and I can actually put my weight through here. Now the second hand goes under. It can't go over because he's going to be keeping his chin tight. There's no way I'm going to go over my arm and under his chin. So I go under my second arm. Again, all the way to the mat. I get a good grip. Now my head needs to go to my top hand here. And now I'm starting to choke, guys. When I'm choking, look, if I were pointing my fingers out, if I were to extend my index fingers, it's like I'm rolling my wrists, and I'm trying to point towards myself. Like my old professor used to be like, who's the coolest guy in the room? This guy. I'm trying to get that action. So I'm here, boom, right here. And so the points of your wrist, if I can get those in his arteries, I'm not flying. I'm not trying to fly. Like my grandpa used to be pissed because I'd always eat like this. He's angry. But I'm just trying to hear and pull it, head to top hand and pull it like, like a chambering punches in traditional martial arts. boom here, nice and tight. Hand always to the, head always to the top hand. So here, under, head to the top hand, my elbows are still tight and I'm getting it. The best way to work on it, if you have problems with chokes, I'm having the knees facing me, is to do it here. If you can do it here, facing one another, look, he holds my elbows tight, like keep my arms locked in. I'm trying to get the choke here with my wrists. Once I can get that and gives me feedback that, okay, yeah, you're choking me, then he'll let go here, and then you can pull him in and get the full effect, the full motion. So if you feel like it's new or something you want to work on, you can do it from the knees first and then do it from mount. Okay, so those will be for white belts. For blue belts, what we're going to do is we're going to let them get on their side, transition to technical mount. Boom, I'm here, okay? Same grip here. But now what I'm going to do is, I'm keeping him tight. My hand that's free, I'm going to open up his lapel, feed my thumb in, right here. Okay, now we're just going to do standard bow and arrow. I'm grabbing the other lapel, pulling it down, and looking to choke here. That's one. The other one is I'm taking this hand that's under the armpit, behind his head. That's two. Okay, so let's just work on these two chokes right now from technical mount. Bow and arrow, same thing, behind the head. Boom. Okay, let's go. Cool? Yeah, okay, let's do that shot. Ready? 20 blocks. My hands on the mat. I'm painting a big circle, a big arch, then coming back in, grabbing the gi. I'm just grabbing or getting my thumb in. I don't try to waste time fidgeting. I just grab. Again, my head's to the top hand. I'm pulling the bottom hand through and I'm getting the choke. So I'm going for the first one. Boom, he blocks. I'm here. Boom. Okay. If you ever want it, like when I was coming up, Hodger Gracie was the guy and still is the guy. Like, you know, that's, if you want to watch a YouTube video of guys choking guys, that's the guy to watch, you know, of all time. He just gets him out and the whole crowd starts counting down from 10 Portuguese because they know he's going to finish it. And he gets him out, so.
Are you trapping your arms? Is that what you're doing also? Just making sure their arm length back out?
Nah,
Not really.
not really, because these will all chain together. What he's doing with his arms to defend might lead into something else. Yeah, so I'm not trying to trap necessarily. Again, I'm just more trying to tax. If his hands are in the way, I'm just heavy. Boom. If his hands get too far in the way, start pushing him, and I transition to arm bars. Again, my foot has to stay tighter to his back. Not necessarily in the beginning. It can be back, so it can provide me a little base. But once I have the grip here, look, I'm here. I'm controlling the wrist again. Okay? And now, my foot that's back, I don't know if you can see in the mirror, it's out. I'm pulling it to his back. It's got to be parallel with his back. Now when I fall, look, my leg, boom, it already pops right out. I'm circling here, circling here. I'm sorry, I messed this one up. Once I feed this lapel here, I have a tight grip, I'm here on the knee. I prefer here for greater torque on the other knee. Again, my foot comes in, so when I fall back, it shoots through. Boom, I'm catching his forearm so he can't defend. I'm pushing with this leg here, extending him out, bridging, as I pull my two hands towards me and I get the choke. Okay, so modified bow and arrow. Are we cool with that, blue belts? I know we've done that before. Are you cool with that? All right, let's get it. Grab a drink and when we come back.